Hey guys, this is Dolores. Today is the Dragon Boat Festival. In Chinese, it is 端午节. 端午节. But 端午 doesn't mean dragon boat. And why is it called Dragon Boat Festival? And why do we eat 粽子, the sticky rice dumpling? And why do I wear this 5-color robe? And what did I do with this egg? Let's talk about it in this video. Today is the 5th day of the 5th month in lunar calendar, and it is 端午节. 端午 is a name in the Chinese zodiac. It means today. So why do people call today Dragon Boat Festival? There is a story behind it. So we all know this story was about a man, a famous poet and minister, Qu Yuan. He was from the Chu state in ancient China. He was so sad and disappointed to the government and the king of Chu state, and he felt there's no reason to stay in this dirty world. That's why he committed suicide by drowning himself in Miluo River. But the local people who admired him a lot, they loved him and also want to save him. They raised their boats to get him back, or at least retrieve his body. This was one of the saying that why people do dragon boat race. But they couldn't find his body, so they were afraid that the fish would eat his body. They decided to throw this rice, the sticky rice balls into the river to feed those fish. And that was one of the saying of how zongs came from. But actually, this kind of food appeared much earlier than his death. But this is the main story of this festival. That's why people don't say 端午快乐. Because usually on holiday we say the holiday 快乐, like 新年快乐. But on 端午节 we say 端午安康. 端午安康 means hope you be safe and healthy on this 端午节. And why do we need to be safe on this day? It is because 端午节 is happening on a bad month, unlucky month. It was said that the 5th month in lunar calendar is the unlucky month because the 5 poison animals or insects would wake up and become alive. So most of the customs on 端午节 were about protections. What kind of customs do we do on 端午节? Ta-da! You saw me rolling this egg on my body. This was a custom I knew when I was young. My grandma always gave me one hot egg in the morning of 端午节, and she asked me to roll this egg all over my face, my body, because she believed, or people believe, that if you roll this hot-boiled egg on you, on any part of you, it will kick the monster of sickness out of your body. Like, just you won't have sickness on these parts that the egg rolled over. And this one, this is called 五彩绳 because there are 5 colors. Usually these colors are green, white, red, black, and gold because they can represent the 5 elements: the wood, fire, water, earth, and gold. So usually people would use this 5-color rope to protect themselves from the evil spirits. And when I was young, my dad would wake me up really early in the morning on this day, like about 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. So we would walk around the river to pick up some wormwood. What is wormwood? It's a kind of grass or herb that grow next to the river and has a very special smell. I heard that if you burn this wormwood, the smell would drive all the mosquitoes or other insects away because they don't like the smell, and people can use it to protect themselves from all these insects. And I also mentioned the 5th month in lunar month is the unlucky month because 5 poison insects are waking up, and they are centipede, snake, scorpion, lizard, and toad. So people believe these 5 poison animals or insects are very alive during this month. That's why they also need to drink a special kind of alcohol or hang this woodworm on the door to kick out these bad things away. So you see, all these customs are about to protect people from the evil spirits or the insects or the bad luck or illness. So it's all like protections. That's why we usually say 端午安康. And now let's talk about the food. 粽子. The 粽子 was made by my friend, and the stuff is meat. You know, China is divided by north and south, so we have really different taste on food. In northern China, people tend to eat sweet, stuffed 粽子. For example, we use a date or beans or peanuts, this kind of stuff to make sweet flavored 粽子. And of course with sticky rice, you can see a little bit from there. And with this leaf, you can also taste the smell of the leaf in 粽子. But in southern China, people like to eat salted flavored 粽子. For example, they would use meat or like especially pork belly and salted duck egg as a stuff with sticky rice in the 粽子. But I don't like pork, so I sometimes make 粽子by myself. Like I put beef or chicken in my 粽子. That sounds really weird to people though. But this year I don't have time to make 粽子, so I'm eating what my friend made. I like it so much. I'm so lucky. Okay, so because people like different flavored 粽子, and they always have a fight between which is the best flavored, especially southern people and northern people always have different customs, so they always have fight on food, on other things. It's really funny. Okay, so have you ever had 粽子 before? If you haven't, do you want to try it? Leave comment below, and I wish all of you 端午安康. Learn Chinese with Dolores.